Hi everyone, welcome to day one of my 7 days leadership series. And today we're going to be talking of the power of collectivism. The power of collectivism. Have you ever wondered when the word leadership was first used or when the word leadership was first demonstrated anywhere in the world? I'm going to take your mind back to when the story of creation happened and God said, let us make man in our own image and after our likeness. You would understand that prior to that time, every other creation was made by decree. Let there be lights, let there be cattle, let there be sheep, let there be a ram. But when it got to the turn of human being, you had the first leadership cue word being used, which is let us. The word is let us, or the phrase is let us. And that's the same language of leadership. Leadership is about us, it is not about you. And that is the first point I want you to understand about leadership. In the course of teaching about leadership over the years, I've heard of a lot of people talk about, most especially young persons or even business leaders, talk about what I want to do rather than what we want to do. I've heard people say, this is my vision rather than this is our vision. I've heard people say, I want to rather than let us do. And then it speaks to the fact that in leadership, you need to understand that leadership is not just about you, leadership is about us. And that's why leadership is never about individualism, leadership is about collectivism. One way of understanding this vital point is understanding that in leadership, you are not leading goat or ram that you can give decree to. In human leadership, you are leading human beings who have will of their own, who have visions of their own, who have dreams of their own as well. So the question you ask yourself as a leader is this: how can I bring this person into this vision that I have originally to become what is now known as a shared or common vision? And that's an understanding that leadership is not about individualism, leadership is collectivism. Leadership may start as an individual agenda, but the moment you bring people into the vision, it becomes a collective vision. It becomes a shared vision. And like I like to say, people don't follow you, people follow vision. Because at the end of the day, when you train people to follow you as a positional leader, when you are no longer occupying that position, value is lost, impact may also be lost as well. But when you train people to follow the vision, everybody will understand that the leadership model being operated by your organization is not about the leader, but about the vision. And so in the same way, in the story of creation of man, which was the first template of leadership in the known world today, you could see God saying, let us create man in our own image. Let this be your language even in leadership. Let us do this. Can we do this? Let us do this. Can we make this happen? People are always excited when their views are heard in a leadership structure. Think about it this way. It is only when you are leading goats that you don't need to consult them before leading them. In fact, some may even argue that there is a way you will lead goats or you will even lead ram that they will rebel against you as the person who is leading them. How much more human being? So understand that because human beings have will of their own, human beings have emotions of their own, human beings have visions of their own, human beings have thinking capacity of their own. And that's why in leadership, you must ensure that people buy into the vision. Repeat after me. I will ensure that people buy into the vision. When people buy into the vision, whether you are there as the leader or not, people will be willing to run with the vision. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow for day 2. I celebrate you all.